Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back and welcome to Chris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and join today. Why, as I always say, it is 100% free. You don't have to pay me nothing. Just watch my videos, enjoy it, all that good stuff. So today, you guys, as you see what the title is called, we had AEW Dynamite tonight, you guys. Doing my review on it. The show just recently went off about 5 minutes ago. But you guys, just want to talk about the show, give my thoughts and opinions over the show, and give it, a complete rating and everything like that. So AEW Dynamite was in Atlanta, Georgia, which is very, very, very local to me, you guys. So I was happy that they were in Atlanta tonight, and it was just amazing. I had a friend, he was there, and he was like basically sitting on the second row, and I can see him like while they're wrestling in matches, and I can actually see him. But shout out to my friend Josh and all that, you guys. He's still one that basically started me watch wrestling, because we were in middle school back in 6th grade in 2008. So yeah, you guys. He went, and his brother, and it was just fantastic, especially like the ending part of what I told you guys. But anyways, let's jump into the video. Opening match, we had Alan 5 Angels, which is a Atlanta, Georgia native, versus Bryan Danielson. So just give some highlights and everything of with all the matches and my thoughts on it before go to the next match. Bryan starts taunting the fans. Bryan comes with a knife edge chop, followed by like a stiff arm and a couple of elbows, you guys. Alan Angel attempts to do a moonsault and misses and hits a Spanish fly, you guys. And Bryan with a couple of knee strikes, and then Bryan ends up doing the knee bar, and then Alan Angel immediately taps, you guys, within less than 5 seconds, so maybe like 3 seconds or so. But anyways, you guys, we end up seeing where Bryan Danielson won, and then Hangman and Bryan Danielson, they started changing word, but Tony Khan told them that they cannot touch each other tonight during Rampage. So during Dynamite. But anyways, you guys, I have to say, with that match right there, I felt that it was coming. I felt that each and every week, Bryan Danielson was gonna, challenge every single member of the Dark Order. And next week, you guys, Bryan Danielson has Stu Grayson to wrestle next, which is gonna be next Wednesday on Dynamite. But you guys, I have to give that match right there, I can give it a 3, because we already knew that Bryan was gonna win. Then let's go ahead and go into the second match, you guys. We got CM Punk versus Lee Moriarty. And MJF, of course, he came out and went on commentary. Some highlights during this match, you guys. Lee Moriarty with the arm drag on CM Punk. Lee attempts to do a move, but CM Punk ends up reversing. Lee with a crossface on CM Punk. Rolls over into a pin. It was like a 1, 2, 3, and then they roll it again in a 1, 2, 3, and then CM Punk ends up going with the roundhouse kick to the back of the head, you guys. I call it, why did I say roundhouse kick? But a high kick to the back of the head on Lee Moriarty by CM Punk. And then MJF was basically, he was saying on commentary that CM stands for cooking meth Punk, and so on and so forth, you guys, just to build up their feud even more. Then Lee Moriarty ends up hitting CM Punk with a discus clothesline, you guys. And then CM Punk ends up hitting a GTS, you guys, on Lee Moriarty. But you guys, I have to say, Lee Moriarty, he was looking pretty good. His match against a a multiple time former world champion, CM Punk himself, you guys. And I have to say, Lee Moriarty, he definitely deserves to be on Dynamite and, not be on, Dark Elevation or anything like that. I feel like that this guy has it. I can't wait to see you guys, who he'll wrestle next and all that. But after the match, you guys, MJF gets on the mic and says that CM Punk is just trying to get into Britt Baker's pants. I was like, what in the world is this going to? And then MJF said that CM Punk was trying to get Britt Baker in the bedroom and all that other mess, you guys. And then we end up seeing where CM Punk responds and says Lee Moriarty and QT Marshall is way better than MJF is and ever was. And CM Punk told MJF, come on in the ring, Needle Dick. And then the whole crowd of Atlanta, you guys, start chanting Needle Dick to MJF. And I have to say, you guys, that was just pretty cool. Lee Moriarty, CM Punk, great match, you guys. I can give the match a if I had to give it a rating, you guys, I'll give it a 4.2, 4.1. But you guys, like I said, Lee Moriarty did a good thing, and it was great that he was able to share the ring with a multiple time world champion CM Punk. Then you guys, Adam Cole ends up coming out. I was thinking he was gonna, cut a promo or something like that on the mic, but he ends up walking back up to the ramp, getting on commentary, and then we see Orange Cassidy or whatever doing what he always doing, putting his hand in his pockets, you guys, which that kind of aggravates me. A grown man putting his hand in his pockets. So, anyways, you guys, I know it's a part of the gimmick, but it's still funny at the same time. But that's when we see Matt and Nick Jackson. They end up getting the little tap kicks or whatever. By Orange Cassidy, and after then Adam Cole low blows Orange Cassidy and so on and so forth. But then they end up hitting the super kick on Orange Cassidy and try to hit the BTE trigger until the members of the Best Friends group came out to stop them. Anyways, you guys, then the third match of the night, we had Wardlow. He basically won his match in like a minute. Of course, he had Sean Spears with him, did 4 power bombs and then a pin, and then he ended up winning. Really don't have much to say about that. So rating on that is a 1.2. Then you guys, the fourth match of the night, we had Darby Allin and Sting versus the Gun Club. Now Sting, you guys, and Darby Allin had his whole entire face painted, and it was definitely pretty cool to see Darby Allin and Sting in Atlanta, you guys. Also seeing the Gun Club as well, which is Billy Gunn and Colton and Austin Gunn. But anyways, it was a tag match, you guys, and there was a loud pop for Darby Allin. Everybody was chanting Darby Allin. Billy Gunn ends up picking up Darby Allin while he was on the ground by his pants. Darby Allin runs through the rope head first. I think we call it a Saito suplex. I mean Saito, whatever you call it, you guys. I call it an outside dive with head first, but he ended up bleeding, you guys. And then Sting ends up hitting the Scorpion Death Drop to pick up the victory for him and Darby Allin. So that match right there, you guys, I definitely, even though we know Sting and Darby Allin was going to win, I'll give that match a 3.5. Could have been better, but, it is what it is. Hopefully they'll probably wrestle each other one more time, but we'll see. There was a promo by Leah Rush. Leah Rush ends up coming out, cutting a promo basically, guys, and saying that Taz was downsizing him and saying that he don't have no percentage at all to win that battle royal that they're gonna have. I think it's gonna be on Rampage. And then you guys, we're seeing Ruby Soho versus Chris Statlander, TBS women's title tournament thing. It was a slow start, I had to say the least, you guys. Chris Statlander, she ends up hitting a blue thunder bomb on Ruby Soho. Chris Statlander attempts for a spider crab submission maneuver, but Soho reverses it and hits the poison Rana, and then a knee. Statlander ends up kicking out, and then there was a reversal pin with both feet together, you guys, by Ruby Soho on Chris Statlander, and Ruby Soho, her next opponent, who she will face, is what's that lady's name? Nyla Rose. So it'll be Nyla Rose versus Ruby Soho. I believe it's next week on Dynamite. Then, you guys, we end up getting into the main event, which is my favorite part. I have to give this a 5 out of 5. Andrade El Idolo versus Cody Rhodes, which is the hometown of Atlanta, Georgia, for Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes was handed a chair by a fan, and then "We Want Table" chants broke out, you guys. Andrade ends up hitting a split leg moonsault with the chair on top of Cody Rhodes, and then at the end, you guys, Andrade with a flip toss through the table in the corner, and then Brandy Rhodes ends up setting the table on fire, you guys. You guys, man, when she set that table on fire, and it was like a reverse suplex, you guys, type thing that Cody Rhodes did. And I have to say, everyone in Atlanta seen that. They witnessed it. My friend, he done witnessed it, and man, that was just fantastic. Like, we've never seen a table got set on fire in like maybe a couple of years or so now. And so it was amazing to actually see that, you guys. The last time I ever seen a table was on fire was in TNA Impact Wrestling. And so with that, you guys, it was just great to see Brandy Rhodes do that at the end of the show for Cody Rhodes, which made it so awesome, you guys. Man, when I seen Brandy Rhodes and she was just squeezing lighter fluid on the table, I was like, hold on, I was like, she squeezing lighter fluid. And then next thing you know, I seen her reach in her pocket and lit the table up. And Andrade, I know he felt I guess she smelt the lighter fluid, knew what was going on, but he ended up getting put through the table, you guys. And Cody Rhodes, a piece of paper, whatever, well, part of the piece of the little table stuff that comes at the top was on Cody Rhodes' arm, and he was trying to go for the pin. And Andrade, you guys, that was real. And my friend said he felt the heat actually from that table over where he was at, because he was like third on the road. Like, he was on the floor seats, like right there where they angled the camera over to the right hand side. But you guys, that a great AEW show. I'm ready for more. I can't wait till they have more shows, on television regularly that can be live and all that stuff, you guys. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching Chris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. Let me know your opinions over AEW Dynamite that was held in Atlanta, Georgia. And this is the first AEW of December 1st, 2021. Thank you guys so much once again for watching Chris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.